All right, fellas, so I'm about to do a push workout, and I figured I might as well take you guys through the LifteLab. So we've had a couple of updates, and I want to show you guys what we got going on here. So we picked up a full set of dumbbells from Black Iron Strength. So I picked these up on the marketplace, and these were actually Purdue University. So you can see that logo etched into the dumbbell. But check out this grip. So these are copper handles, supposedly antimicrobial. But check out the girth on these things. Feels really good when you're pressing. Personally, really love the fat grip. But the gym's a little messy because we did have a couple of things coming in here. So excuse the dumbbell situation here, but we have the hammer strength incline press, and picked this up on the marketplace. This is actually from Shawnee High School, I believe, in Ohio. And we have a little area for the laptop, like a landing zone. You can put your water, your phone down here. Of course, we got our speaker, which is a sound core. This thing's awesome. It has spatial audio. And then, of course, I have an Aura ring. So generally, you know, when I'm training, I just put this guy right on here. So it charges, and then, you know, we have the spreadsheet. So we have the training program up here, and it's cool because we can cast this over and see it on the big screen. But I'll give you guys a little tour here, and we have first the Nitro Nautilus adductor abductor. Love this piece. Got the pads redone from Full Circle Padding. So this thing has been a great addition. Next we have just a little cart that we found on the marketplace. But this is just great because you can put your water on it. You know, we got all kinds of random things in here. I probably need to clean that out at some point. But another little landing zone for clients when they come in. And then this is the big update right here. We have our dumbbell rack. These are the 3-tier dumbbell racks from Hammer Strength. So let me show you guys from the side too. But the plan is to keep these 105 through 150s. Again, these are the Black Iron Strength ones with the big handles. So check that sucker out. Pretty awesome. And then, of course, we have the Intech dumbbells from 5 to 100. So, yeah, then we had to move the wall control panel up a little bit, but I think this works out pretty well. You know, I got my tripod on there, cleaning stuff, and then we have all of the cable attachments. We also have towels and, you know, a section for dirty towels and whatnot. So this is the seat for the Polaris unit, which is right here. So this is the Iron Co Polaris. This thing, actually, let me take a sip of water here. We're just keeping it raw today. I tend to be a perfectionist, so I never put anything out there. So this is the Iron Co Polaris unit, which has been modified. I think it was modified in the 80s or the 90s, but you know, check out the Polaris. You can see the P-O-L, and then you can see where it was cut and welded together. But my aunt, actually, her husband had purchased this in the 80s or 90s, and then it didn't fit in the basement, so they had to chop it down. But check this thing out. Super vintage, super cool. Actually has wood on here. This cable stack is you know, I mean, it's pretty light. You can go up to 100 on this thing, but you know, it's not too heavy, but at the same time, it's nice for single arm work. But check out these pens. So this is actually custom made from bare steel equipment. So if you ever want custom selectorized pens, definitely check them out. But my brother-in-law designed the new logo, and man, it turned out really, really good. So pretty stoked about that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little piece. You know, Polaris is the North Star, so they had this little star pulley, which is really neat. And then, you know, we're trying to sell these jades. We have a set of 105 through 120, but got those on the marketplace right now. Of course, we have the Prime Prodigy selectorized rack. And then, you know, we have quite a bit of attachments for it. I'm not gonna go through those with you guys. I think we went through those on the original one. And I am about to do a push workout. So we got the Cybex advanced shoulder press, I believe. And, you know, we just crammed the DC blocks and the Prime wedges in there. This was a new one though. This is the Sorinex 4 bar holder. And then we got the safety bar, the Prime trap bar, and then a Texas deadlift bar, which is new. A couple more, you know, attachments and stuff. Some of the colored ones that I wanted to keep separate from the steel. And then a Cybex calf raise, which I got this from David. So shout out to David at Hybrid. He sold this to me, and I mean, this thing's awesome. I use it all the time. A couple clients use it. It's pretty beat up, but gets the job done. And then those are the Intech dumbbell racks, which you will see scattered around. And then we have, I think this is a Dynamax Pro. This is the brand. Hard to find. I've only seen maybe one other, but it's a combo unit. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen though. Like when you pull this pin and go to do your leg curl, it's got a nice, you know, corner digging into your quad. So that's pretty genius, you know. But then we got the old reliable hammer strength ISO row, and then new pads from Full Circle Padding. The Echo Bike, which, woof, nobody likes this thing. This thing will, you know, just smoke your quads. I like to do more interval stuff on it. Not any of that long distance stuff anymore. We got the Cybex squat press. Love this thing. Been using a floating heel variation lately. We got the Nautilus hip extension. This thing is a beast. Wish I could find one that's a little smaller. Like maybe one day go with the hammer strength unit, but I like the adjustability of this one. And then we got all the rest of the black iron strength dumbbells. So you can see, you know, this one completely missing that sticker. You know, they're chalked up and whatnot, but I'm just gonna go and clean those when I can, whenever I have some free time. And then our Atlantis pendulum squat, I think this is Perform Better, yeah, split squat pad. We got the Nitro chest press, and we did pick up these from the same guy on Facebook Marketplace. But this is also Purdue University. But this is the world's most expensive adjustable dumbbell set. All right, so these things retail for $20K, and you know, I didn't pay close to that, that's for sure. But these are super, super cool, right? So this is a 45-pound dumbbell, right? But it can go 47 and a half, 50, 52 and a half, 55, or 57 and a half. And then when you go to 60s, boom, then you move down to the next dumbbell, and so on. So you have these little magnets, and this is actually called the Wedge 40 system, but it pulls apart, and it uses magnets, right? So you take this off, so this adds 5 pounds, right? So you can see those are kind of beat up. Some of them are in pretty good shape. All right, so let's say you wanted to do, 57.5 pounds. You just take this guy right here and you stick it right on there. You turn it, boom, and that thing's locked in there. All right, for you to take that off, you got to turn it and twist it at the same time. Otherwise, I'm pulling as hard as I can and it's not going anywhere. So pretty cool. And then, the 7.5s, 12.5s down there. And it's on like medical grade wheels. So it's like super easy to wheel around, but it's 40 sets of dumbbells. So from 5 to 102.5. So pretty unique, pretty cool. Same fat grips. And the knurl is, it's great. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you got some dings in some of these lower ones, but it doesn't really mess with the integrity of it. And then I've had some people ask me, what about if you put it on your thigh when you're gonna do a dumbbell press, but they have these zeros. So, you're using a 60 there and it sits on your thigh without, digging in like a dagger. But check out the 90 and the 75. So those are the two that I've redone. All right, so you can see I actually cleaned them. So polished them down with stainless steel cleaner, a brush, a lot of elbow grease. And then I put the new stickers on so you can see the difference there, the 90 and the 75 versus those other ones. And then last but not least, we got the Magnum press, which this thing is quite a footprint, but I can't get rid of it. It's too good of a piece. All the clients love it. And then we got a Magnum, like adjustable flat bench, so you can do seal rows and stuff on it. But I just have my book bag in case I go to hybrid, which it's the gym down the street. I plan to go every week and I never make it down there, but this just has, my grab and goes, like my dip belt, some personal smelly things like knee wraps and stuff like that, Ray-Ban knee sleeves and straps and wraps and squat shoes and, stuff like that. But yeah, that is the LifteLab. I guess I missed a couple things here. We got an iron neck, and then we got a Rogue AB2 or AB2000 bench, heavy duty, and new Rogue medicine ball. But that pretty much sums up the tour. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys have any questions, drop some comments, share, like, subscribe, and lift your life.